Hi guys, this is me talking to you after I played the game, and the reason is I tried to snip stuff out of my Audacity file and I ended up killing the entire damn thing. So there you go, first mistake. I bet it happens to everyone, I guess. So I'm watching myself play through the raw video, as you can see, and I don't quite remember what I'm supposed to be doing anymore. I was looking for the tackle block that unlocks the next area, and let's see. Oh, here I tell off the knife as usual. It's different. It's different talking about what you did after you've done it. Some people say it's easier to sound clear and to get your point across, but it's also harder to think about what kind of thing to talk about when you're doing this kind of thing. Let's see, I gotta go up. It's to the left. It's to the left, me. I also realized that some of the video is choppy for some reason. I'm not quite sure. It's not because of the recording software, it's because the game itself is lagging. Ooh, a potion. And most of it's fine. It's not too much of a big of a deal for me to want to redo it. Plus, when I did this, I saved, and never save in commentary. Man, I'm gonna have to make a save state every time now. I mean, sure, I'm pretty sure that this will be like a better commentary than the other one, just because I'm not concentrating on pressing buttons anymore. But still, I'd rather do it myself instead of having to do anything else. I'd rather do it while I'm feeling the game, because doing it after just feels kind of empty. And here I find it. You can tell because the background is just different. Two things to explain. There's two new enemies here. One is the ectoplasm, brother to the spirit, and the skeleton knight, brother to the skeleton soldier. They don't drop very much different stuff. The ectoplasms drop, I think, mind restores. That's pretty much it. They're still easy to kill within one shot. I got a prison garb. I think this one will drop the... Yep, it'll drop the mind restore. Now, when I lost the Audacity file, I tried to restart my game, and I didn't know that I saved within the video itself. So I was forced to do post commentary, and I was wicked sad because later. Actually, I'll explain it when I get it, but you'll see that I don't have it later, and I'll take that into account as I splice the video again, because this will all be one part. But the second part will be live commentary. This part will be post commentary, which is a little awkward, but I think it'll work out fine. Well, everything works out fine in the beginning, in the end, anyway. Alright, everyone, welcome to the Machine Tower, which has a lot cooler music than all the other ones. Come on, make that jump, me. Alright, first thing you'll see is fox archers, which throw arrows. Shoot arrows. It's easy to see when they're going to shoot as long as you keep them on the camera. You can see them draw it back, and it's got surprising detail. The Machine Tower has tons of moving platforms and traps, and Medusa heads flying all around the stage. If a Medusa head touches you, you'll turn to stone, and you have to shake the control stick back and forth in order to get rid of the stone status. It's not the same as your stone status, because they stay in the air when you turn them to stone, but in this one, you'll fall down. Oh, I get why it's doing that. I accidentally pressed the fast forward button while recording. That's what it is. Every now and then I'll press it, and the video capture will not be able to keep up with it. That makes sense. Okay, never doing that again. I just got the stopwatch. It takes 20 hearts, and it'll stop all the enemies on screen in place. They meant to do this so that if you have trouble with the Medusa heads, you'll get them to stay in place, and they won't be much of a nuisance. Okay, this is where I save, and this is where I'll pick up next time, because I lost all my progress. And basically, all I missed out on was just the silk robe, which I'm gonna get in about 10 seconds, I think. Yeah, don't press the fast forward button while recording, ever. It's not a good idea. And I lose the stopwatch there, and I get a potion, which I don't mind because it works on the boss. The potion is really good on the boss. But anyway, here I get the silk robe. Is it this one or the next one? That one. Yep, silk robe. And what I explain here is that the silk robe is better than the cotton robe, obviously through name. And I'm gonna unequip everything and show you the base stats. And the silk robe gives you 40 more defense and 140 more intelligence, which is very nice, super awesome, nice. And there we go, good for me. Except I lose it. I lose it because I restart the game, and of course, I'm post-commentating now, and I'm kind of unhappy about that. I would have liked that to stay there because it's better armor overall. Who knows? Maybe I'll pick it up again when I redo the data. And I stupidly do that. Another thing to know about the machine tower is, I believe the stopwatch doesn't stop the platform, so you can still platform after using the stopwatch. So don't be afraid to use it. If don't like line up the platform so that you can do stuff before using a stopwatch, because I think you don't have to be aligned with anything in order to use it. God, I'm really sad I did that. I mean, if I didn't save, I would have been able to, you know, redo the entire video and record the commentary again. But I can't, because I stupidly didn't make a save state before I recorded, so I could redo this and stuff like that. Now, okay, now we have a heat shade. Now, this unique monster, along with its death cry, which creeps the heck out of me, also drops something called the Jupiter card, as well as another piece of armor called the Stylish Suit, which is good for offensive players, as it increases your attack. It's an upgrade to the Prison Garb. Yes, you take her red dress and wear it for yourself, so you cross-dress. It's kind of weird. But what I was saying is that I'm going to off-screen getting the Jupiter card, and actually probably while doing that, I'll off-screen getting the silk robe, and then I'll come back and yeah, I'll do that. I'll grind for the silk robe again because I like continuity, and I'll get the Jupiter card. That's a good idea. The thing about the heat shade is that it shoots its fireball at an angled motion, so if you're in front of it, it'll most likely not hit you. And I think that's it. That's all I think that's it for the post commentary. After this is an awkward pause where I get really worried that I'm like forgetting the stuff, and then I'm done. Then that's it. So I'll be right back with live commentary and lament what I have lost. Okay guys, I'm back, and unfortunately, I did not get the silk robe again. I'm not too worried about it because I'll probably get it again eventually after killing enough of these guys. What I missed before was a room below this one over here, and it's got a bunch of skeleton knights and fox archers, but that's not the important part. The important part is what's down here, and what's down here is an HP max. Okay, yeah, if you guys heard the first part of the video, it's post-commentary. I lost Silk Robe, I didn't get the Jupiter card yet. It was just kind of stressful. I'm gonna pick up that. I still haven't showed it. And overall, all of it was just pretty bad. I saved the game before I finished the recording. I didn't have a I didn't have a save state before I saved all that stuff. So being unprepared can really hurt. So now I'm gonna take a whack at that Jupiter card again, and if not, I'm gonna have to stop the recording again and get back to you afterwards. Ow. Ugh, I can't get used to that. That is such a sad cry of death. Man, I want my silk robe back. I want it back so badly. Give me my silk robe. Was I already through here? No, I was not. Not in this save file anyway. So I gotta go through here. God, was it just super lucky for me? Get out of my way, knife. Was it just super lucky for me to get that silk robe and I'm never gonna get it again? Because that makes me really unhappy. Oh man, I want it. I want it. Sound like that little bratty kid. I want it. I want it. At least give me the Jupiter card. Ow. Nope, no luck. Okay. Well, the video is getting a little long. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna come back when I have the Jupiter card then. Just treat it like a normal thing then, I guess. Okay, and I finally got the Jupiter card. Dude, it took longer than the dang Cockatrice card. Alright, and I'm so excited. And as you can see, I used a stopwatch. I'll demonstrate it again for you in a second. Okay, is this a safe place? Yeah, I'll demonstrate them all here. Alright, Jupiter. The god of the heavens and the leader of Olympus has a potential of defense. Any Jupiter, when combined with any card, causes a defensive barrier of any kind, depending on the attribute. In this case, Salamander causes 2 slow-moving fireballs that do the same amount of damage as your whip. Pretty good on bosses, and when you're manipulating how you jump around a large enemy. Alright, Serpent is a little more fundamental. Shoots 4 orbs that move rapidly around you. They're very weak, and they can freeze enemies. Although, typically when you freeze an enemy with this barrier, the next orb will come around and hit it, and then subsequently kill it. So, don't count the freeze part. Jupiter and Mandagora will cause a giant MP cost, but staying still will cause you to heal a little bit at a time. Not really worth it unless you're really patient and feel like doing that. Golem's a little more complex, and I'll show you in a second. When you get hit with this effect on, the amount of time you stay invincible is extremely long. Super long. 4 times as long as normal. And you can use it to your advantage if you want, like going through some dangerous spike-ridden area. There's not many uses for it, but whatever. The next one is Cockatrice, which makes you stone. Don't expect to do much in this form. You're invulnerable, but you're not gonna get much done in this form. Regardless of that, typically I would use Jupiter and Serpent or Salamander, but since I still haven't gotten the Silk Robe and I want to get it really badly, I'm gonna keep the Luck Staff from Mandagora. And I am saving now because, well, this episode has gone long enough. I've had a lot of complicated things I want to work out with this Audacity stuff and maybe read the actual instructions. So I'll see you next time.